Morena e te whānau. How are you going? I hope for those of my viewers in New Zealand you had a good long weekend. This is the last week of October, so I'll be stuffing the usual. The usual is 330. Let's give this a count. So we've got 51, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 3, 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Cool, so all our money is there. But before we start putting money aside for our weekly expenses, let's just have a look at what was left over from last week. So a bit of change there, which I will count in a wee bit. And from my envelopes, I have $10 left in takeaways, which will roll over, $10 in groceries, which will go into that change envelope, and nothing for petrol, which is completely normal in my world. Okay, so the groceries is going to get 130, but I don't think I'll spend it all. Well, we'll see. We're getting low on meat and frozen veg, so if there's some good specials I will spend it all. That's why I budgeted that for myself, but also the kids are spending quite a bit of time at Dad's, so there's a few nights where I'm just cooking for myself, and I know I can go really cheap with that. Petrol is getting its usual 40, and takeaways this week is getting another 10, so we've got 20 in there. Again, I probably won't, well, I might spend it on myself, but I might just choose to roll this over into the school holidays, because it's quite nice when the kids are home to, you know, go out for a meal, or, you know, a cheap meal, fish and chips on the beach, that kind of thing. Kids really like Taco Bell, that's just opened down here. It's real yum. Just saying. I'm not big on McDonald's, but I really like Taco Bell, and I love my KFC. Household is going to get 10 this week. I didn't spend last week's 20, but don't worry, I will. So there's 30 in there. Everything's pretty much getting 10 in this envelope. My pin money situation, didn't give myself anything last week, so 10 in there. Beauty, Beauty's going to get 15. So this is building up. Let's give it a count. We've got 50, 60, 70, 85, 95. The target is about 160, I think, for full head of highlights and a cut in December. Clothes is just going to get 5. No particular needs, although I did see a really nice dress that I loved, but it was 160 bucks, so that ain't going to happen. I don't know, unless yeah, no, it's not going to happen. 55, 65. I can actually sew, so I should just, yeah, but it's finding the time, eh? Giving, my giving envelope has got 5 in it. We've gotten through a season of quite a few kids' birthdays, and Christmas, and my children's birthdays are saved for separately, so I'm just going to give it 5. It's nice to have a little bit in there, not just for presents, but, you know, if I see someone who needs a little bit of help, I like to be able to do that. So this, I guess, is what's called my short-term sinking fund. Top priority in this binder is my dentist's. It's going to get 20. So it has 50, 70, 90, 100. And second week of the school holidays is my daughter's orthodontic appointment, and I'm overdue. So I'm just going to keep stuffing that as best I can. Kids fun. This is holiday fun. It's going to get 10 for 20, 30, 45. I did unstuff 35 from this envelope and put it back in my bank account to cover some tickets I bought to children's theatre. So I'm really looking forward to that. Any other thing my kids would really love to do is go on the tram around our city and have a picnic in the park, which sounds fantastic. So we're going to stuff for that. It's $30 for the tram, and it's nice to have a little bit extra just in case. 20, 30, 40, 5, 50 for fur bays. It's building slowly. I'm going to make an appointment to get my cat's teeth cleaned. I do have her on some like special Dentabite things, and I'm told it's not super urgent, so car is going to get 5, has 25. It's all up to date with registration and warrant and stuff. That's would just be nice to have something beside my emergency fund to pay for tyres and yeah, that kind of thing. Mechanical breakdown. Health, I spent it all. I knew I was going to spend it all. I actually had a couple of prescriptions that I took $10 out of the groceries for, and I've been given another prescription for something, but it's unfunded. Yeah, so I'm thinking about how it's about $80 a month for 3 months. I'm wondering how I'm going to fund that. So I'm just thinking on that at the moment. This is my savings binder. This is the favourite part for me. So emergency savings, I'm going to give it 5. Has 600 in the bank. Now it has 20 in the envelope, 620. Then our Christmas and birthday savings, I'm using a little scratch challenge thingy to get me to my target, which is some of it's in the bank. It's $700 in total. I've already spent some on Christmas gifts. I have 200 in the bank. I'm going to put 20 in today. So that gives us a total of 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 80, 280. I actually scratched 19, but I just rounded it up. So for next week, I'm going to put away $25. I'm happy with that. So with next week's stuffing, that'll take us over $300. And I wanted to get this envelope to $360, so we're nearly there. And it will feel so amazing to know that I've got Christmas sorted well in advance of Christmas. Kids savings, I'm skipping this week, and that's just their long-term savings. The change jar. So this week I'm putting in 10 left over from groceries. And let's give this a count and add it to the jar. So that was $9.70 and change plus the 10, $19.70. Which is pretty cool. Now for my living in the moment savings challenge. I'm going to fully fund this today. It's getting $10. It has 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Look, I know to a lot of people $150 is not really a big deal, but when you're on a low income and you budgeted the crap out of every single dollar that you've got, and like me back in April, I would have looked at my weekly budget and said there's no extra money here. I'm just, you know, living paycheck to paycheck. To be able to find that money, that's a real sense of achievement. I recommend it. My Kiwis Can Fly mini challenge is another one that is going to get finished today. So this one is getting 15. And now it has 50, 70, 80, 91, 110, 15, 20. So at the end of the month, I know it's nearly the end of the month, it's the end of the month in a couple of days. So probably this weekend I will pop back on and let you know what I'm doing with this, with these two finished challenges, what I'm doing with the money. But our last envelope we're stuffing today is Ninja Goals. This is for my wee man to do taekwondo or karate next year. He has 50, 60, 75. My target is 175. You can find this challenge and all my other challenges on Buy Me a Coffee. The details are below. Or you can go and check out my felt store, but if you're just interested in these as digital printables, go over to Buy Me a Coffee. It's way cheaper. Waitangi Day isn't getting anything, but I feel pretty good about that. Listen, I hope you have a fantastic week. It's spring, y'all. I hope you get a chance to get out, be in nature, feel grounded, feel rested, because those things are what abundance is all about. I'll see you on the weekend. Kia ora.